towards DVS for whatever they offer for services, whether services or DVD replication or something like that. Tomorrow we'll have another $250 award as the director's choice, as well as a $500 award as the audience choice. So please come back tomorrow and check that out. So what we're going to do next is we're going to do the Groovy Awards, as you've seen, all handcrafted, lovely beauties as they are. I think the first thing we're going to address here is what we call the Best Thrill and the Best Chill Award. These awards, of course, for us are really just a label, a part of our structure. When we started this film festival, the types of films that we enjoyed watching weren't being represented fairly at the film festival circuit. And I shouldn't say fairly, they weren't equally treated. We want to show our respect to those films by creating awards that put that into respect. But the Best Thrill goes to the film that has kept the audience at the edge of their seat the entire time, so they'd fall off and didn't know how it was going to end. The Best Chill, is for the film that kind of pins you in your seat and you can't move till it's over. The winner of the Best Thrill could be, or Chill, could either be a feature or a short film. Okay. The Best Thrill this year goes to a German film by the name of On Air. They're actually using it to create a feature. So if you have seen it, if you watch the trailer, it's really quite something else. This year's winner of the Best Chill goes to Sandman, which just played over in Theater B right now. It's a docudrama or documentary. Who knows what really happened? But J.T. Petty did quite a interesting feat with that film. He took a lot of money from HDNet and then realized he had to make a movie. So they know it was a terrible thing to have that kind of limit put on you. And the next award, the next award I'd like to talk about is our Best Effects Award. And something I want to really mention about this is that we don't split our awards up in cinematography, story, acting. We really focus on the movie aspect of these, and these are acknowledgments for stories as a whole. To us, FX doesn't mean just makeup or a digital monster or something like that. It's really a contribution to the story itself and how does that affect the drive and the characters and how they interact with it. And this year we're proud to announce the winner of the Best Effects Groovy is Orange.
Super hard on it, and I'm super proud of them. And I hope they're watching now on the website because they deserve something like this. So thanks a lot. This festival's been great. I really appreciate these guys putting it together and the theater doing such a great job projecting the movie. Been to a lot of festivals and it's not always very consistent, so I appreciate it a lot. And thanks for everybody coming out and see the movie. Appreciate it.
Okay, next thing we're going to award is for the Best Feature. We'll just skip to it right now. It is True Nature out of Dayton, Ohio. And I should like to point out that The Honeymoon was fantastic, guys. And we really appreciate you coming out here to support the festival. Something I really want to point out is something, not just, we're not going to give gold stars to everybody, it's just not how it works, but I do want to point out that this particular film, and I mentioned it in their blog, we try to find those films that really have the integrity and the wherewithal for the director's vision and the story to put together as a whole. Other years we featured a film called Wingcroft that had that ability. Years previous we had one called Target Practice that just earned its own strikes, I guess, in distribution through Warner Brothers. Distribution. It's not easy to do that. There's a lot of unscrupulous people out there who take advantage of somebody, and these guys made it happen. And these guys made it happen with car batteries, grit, vision, and we really are honored to be able to have the opportunity to play your film here. Thank you, John, very much. So with that said, tomorrow we have the Michigan Movie Day. I got a couple other things here. The awards for that are 6 o'clock. We're going to have, as I stated before, the Choice Awards for both audience and directors. We're going to have our inaugural award called the Story Award to honor our friend who had passed away last year, to the person who's contributed, in our eyes, the most to the community as of their body of work right now. So we want to be able to acknowledge that in Drew's name. Then, of course, we have the Boomstick Award. Okay, the Boomstick Award is, again, something that we've been wanting to do since year one, and we've been waiting to spring this all on you. And we had the great fortune to have some really wonderful films coming. We have filmmakers from all around Michigan coming in to have these. Some of them are here now. Charlie Van Portfleet's daughter, who's a wonderful filmmaker, you know, an apple in the eye of her father, I'm sure. And Jason Ross, Tata's Last Stand. We have the True Extreme guys here, made a wonderful film. Troy Randall Kilpatrick is actor. Mr. Michael McCallum, Shadow Puppet. We have, you know, Michaela's Snow Balloon of Dead of Winter. Something called GR30K has an encore showing after the festival at 7. I don't know if you heard about that, but it was a lot of fun. Am I missing anyone else in here? Can I get everybody? Oh, Lucas, don't worry about Lucas Strowski. If you want, he made a very interesting film that happens to have myself and Mike in called Leftovers. It's his...
I'll use Keith next time.
Right, yes, sir. It's his family values type of film. It's interesting if you want to see me demonstrate my ability to mess up acting. You can go ahead and watch that. That's why I stay behind the camera, okay? I want to remind you all that t-shirts are $15. They're in the lobby. We could use your help. No shame in that. If you like the festival, you want to see it continue to grow and build, please pick up a shirt, tell your friends about it. We'd really appreciate it. Tell them to come and watch a movie. If they paid $5 for one block, have them come out and support it. We expect a visit from Mr. J.D. Strickland tomorrow, Clean Break. He's the Mr. Talking Skeleton. He should be here to sign autographs for people and have the pictures taken with him. Those guys are trying to make it to Atlanta, hook and by crook. They've been invited by Fangoria down to a festival there. I think he's selling them real cheap, $1 a piece. It would be worth helping them out. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you. If you pick up the theaters you leave, what we're going to do right now is directly after this, we're going to play the winner of the best short film, The Familiar. It's about a young man who becomes involved with a vampire and has to figure out a way to take care of him. It's about 20 minutes long. It's a wonderful film out of California, proud to be a TV pilot. If you like the festival, or even if you don't, say something about us, please. Facebook, Twitter, the whole 9 yards, social media. We could use your help in spreading the word and the message. People are listening. And the more people that they become involved and remind themselves how important these films are, the more opportunities us as filmmakers will have to be able to play at those festivals. Thank you all very much. After the screening, if you please leave the theater, we're going to reset for the thing. Come on in, have a great night, enjoy some alcohol, have a good time. Gentlemen?
That's it. Appreciate everyone coming out. You know, it's your support that lets us keep doing this. So, the more times you guys come out and fill the seats, the more we can do this. So, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Chris?
Yeah, I just want to say that if you've seen the thing too many times, which I don't know if that's possible, but if you feel like seeing something else, we are playing the director's picks of short films in the B theater. So just things that hit with all of us that we really like, and we put them all together. If you've seen most of the short films, you'll have seen them all already, but if you missed them, it's an alternative for you. And thanks again for coming out.
Mr. Spooky, the last word, because I do not really want to see one of my nightmares. Mr. Spooky, anything that you'd like to add for this evening?
Well, I'd like to thank Dan Filippi for the cape. And also, I'd like to remind you to go to spoopity.com, MrSpoopity.com, to see interviews with local filmmakers and dirty things.
And with that, thank you. Please enjoy the film. Thank you again for coming out. Thank you.